Hey guys, still here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Today, in episode 7 of this series, I want to go back to Brussels. In Brussels, or Brussel as we Dutch pronounce it, I have built a couple of additional bridges. This one over here in the south, and this one over here in the north. And yet all of these people seem to be determined to use that middle bridge. That is the one that you want to use. Because that's the one where you can spend the most time sitting still and doing very much nothing. Well, that's all nice and good, but as long as you guys are busy over there, then I will happily build a separate connection to go from here to there. So I'll set up one small stop. Yeah, I'll set up a stop here. Let's see, how much does that catch? Quite a lot. Good. Alright, it's going to be a very simple connection. Here, there. Just make sure you use that bridge in the north. If you don't use the bridge in the north, it's going to be a rough ride. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Line 1 absolutely positively wants to go over there. I'm going to have to set up a waypoint. Without waypoints, it's going to go all over the place. So, manage the line. After Brussels Annex, I want you to go here. And then please, please, please behave. That's more like it. Now it's going to take the, let's say, the northern bridge, so that all this busy traffic can be avoided. Brussels Annex captures a lot of the town of the, let's say, the east side of Brussels, and the left side, Laken, Grimsbergen, or Grimbergen, is going to be captured by that. And then, seeing as this road is not terribly busy, I can set up either a tram or a couple of buses to just go back and forth, but I think we'll go with a tram. Because I do quite like them and they have a lot more capacity. Meaning less vehicles and still a decent capacity. I also need to make a way to get... Oh, actually I can set up the depot over here. Now, what I did not quite remember to do in the previous episode is set up a particular depot in Schiedam. That's the one that I had been building over here. The Schiedam tram, the tram line existed, but the tram itself did not. So that situation has now been resolved, and with that there is definitely more demand for this particular station. So much so that people have decided to start building houses right on the other side of the tracks. Which I think is not the best idea. It's going to be probably quite noisy there. Anyway, what I want to start prepping for later use is to make a connection from here, from Schiedam to Den Haag and Leiden and Zandvoort and Haarlem and Amsterdam. But that's going to take another fairly sizable investment. And beside, I was working on Brussels over here and I don't want to get sidetracked too much. Now there's still one part of the road that I need to upgrade. That one. So let's call this one... done, basically. How do I call this? Let's say Laken Anderlecht tram. Let's see, that's electric. Holy crap, that thing's loud. 79 emission. This thing's 69. A lot better. Laken Anderlecht tram. And then from here to there, it's going to be a couple of road vehicles. Although I could go for a tram as well. Would that help me? Judging by the way that they transport. Yeah, it could. I wouldn't need to upgrade too much. So yeah, let's go for a tram there as well. And actually, if I build one upgrade here... the vehicles will have no choice, the trams. They're going to have to take that route, like it or not. Let's try one, and then see if that's going to work. I still need to rename that one. That's the line 1. Brussels to Laken. Also a tram. Does that fit with the regular naming convention? Yes, it does. Why do I have this called as Nieuwegein, by the way? I think that should be just NIE. And over here also NIE. Utrecht. Zeist. Utrecht. Amersfoort. So that should be AMF. Since AMS is already Amsterdam. And then we have Barneveld, BAR. And internal, that's alright. And the rest of them do follow the regular naming convention. Excellent. Alright, do we have a demand? 2 people here, 2 people there. It's a start. And 1 person on the tram. This north-south section... I'm not terribly impressed yet. And, well, at least they seem to be using the bridges here that I've built for them. But they're still not overly excessive about the use of those things. It's not like they're suddenly generating a lot of traffic here. I'll just let these things simmer and instead work my way over to Schiedam. And start to make that station bigger. So, more tracks. 1, 2, 3. And this track is going to go from here, past Den Haag, Leiden, etc. So, tracks. That's that section. And we're going to go towards Den Haag. With a double. And before I forget it, let's repay some of the loan. I'm down to 8 million loan, down from 10 million. And whenever I need it, I can immediately get it back. Let's see, another bit of weird, wild growth of more and more tracks. For reasons which I cannot quite fathom. Dutch style station. I'll want a large station building. Normally, Den Haag is quite the hub of trains, but in this case, I don't think it will be. Because there's just not that much that needs to go through here. And the game doesn't exactly spawn in any additional train line, or sorry, any additional cities anyway. I think that would make for a great mod, by the way. A mod that allows you to spawn additional cities. I'm not sure if it already exists. Maybe it does? If so, let me know down below in the comments. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have one over there. Also, note for potential suggestions that you might have. I record these things in batches. I record them usually well in advance. This one, episode 7, I'm recording on February 24th. So it could be that it has already been a while since you made a comment and I still haven't either reacted or done anything with that particular comment. It's not that I haven't seen it, but it's that I have already worked on the particular episodes. And the follow-up episodes are already locked in. So it's not like I can still go back and change those. So yes, there is a chance that your suggestion will make it into a video, but keep in mind it will take a while. Because I just batch these recordings. Alright, let's go all the way north. Zandvoort next. Haarlem. And maybe end in Haarlem West. Or sorry, in Amsterdam New West. So with the train station over here-ish. And still remove that road. All of this seems excessive. Sorry. Not quite as excessive. Maybe there was somebody living there. Not anymore. Carry on. Staying on track. I need to make a slight turn to the left if I want to connect to Zandvoort. No, I cannot remove that road. Okay, so be it. Buildings. Just built one there. Yeah, I'm going to build a dual station here. Or, well, where? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I'm thinking that I want to connect this place, either Zandvoort or Haarlem, to the north. To these areas. I don't really want to be doing that from here, because then I'd have to build train bridges, which are expensive. So Haarlem would be a more likely candidate. In that case, I would want a station that trains can pass through in Haarlem. And then a station that connects to Amsterdam Nieuw-West. Because there's no way I'm still reaching this train station, Amstelveen. So that's not an option. Even though I do have a start of a track set up there. So let's say I would use one station here and potentially another station there, which is going to continue on the north way. Or I could just have that as a separate... Well, I could have it as a separate station, but I don't really want to. A terminus? Could that fix it? If I build a terminus over here? So that would be a terminus that has one going... yeah, it's possible. It's not the most elegant solution, but it does work. And it saves me from building additional stations. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, I will need to keep the game running, otherwise I'm running out of cash. This one ties into here, and this one ties from here to there. Really running out of cash. Alright, this one is going to go to the north. I will lose out on speed. There just can't be helped. This one's going to come in from the south. And then head that way and back. So it'll be a weird track. So here and then... yeah, like that. This one... yeah, that should tie into that. And this one, I wonder. Let's see. Let's just start building it. Set up the line as if it's already there. You start in Schiedam. You go to Den Haag. You then go to Leiden. You then go to here, to Zandvoort. And then the game is going to start protesting because, oh no, it couldn't connect all the stations. Correct. It's because you're using the wrong terminal. You should be on terminal 2. And you should also be on the other... oh, yes. That's my bad. I didn't actually set up another platform. So the game doesn't quite allow you to use it as such. Unfortunately, it seems I can no longer build this part. Because there's, I think, already a house in the way. And maybe these people don't really enjoy having a platform built in their backyard. I could respect that. I can respect that. It has merit. Let's put it that way. It has merit. Okay. Then we'll have to think of something else. Tracks. And an underpass. From here to there. And I cannot really properly set up a roof for this station. It could be from here to there, but then this part is wide open. Well, not a priority right now. Alright, from here to there. And then split it. Oh, it doesn't quite work. They're too close together. From here to here. There you go. That's what I want. Alright. You should be on terminal 2. Does that make you happier? It does. Alright, great. So now I want to go from Zandvoort to here. And then I want to go from Haarlem to Amsterdam Nieuw-West, for which I still have to build the station. And then I want to go back. So it's going to be into Haarlem, to Amsterdam Nieuw-West, and back. So I'll need 2 tracks which are going this way. And actually I'll need 2 platforms here, instead of just the one. I think that's the mistake that I'm making. Oh crap, I'm building a platform. I should be building a track. As you might be able to tell, I don't use these things that often. Let's delete this and that. Tie this thing together first. Because you need to be able to go back on... Oh, not on that particular track, actually. Oh, crap. Delete that. Send this section here. This section, if you will, here. What the hell? Redo. You're gonna come out of the station like this. I want you to try and align as close as you can. That looks better. Alright, but then there's also the possibility that we're gonna go towards Amsterdam New West from here. And... how am I gonna do that? That does not fit. No, that really does not want to fit at all. Could I make that a double slip? Yes? Perfect. We'll just turn around. I'm going to lose a lot of speed in that turn. But then again, the train won't be at speed yet anyway. So I can live with that. And now it's going to be probably the most expensive part, which is the train bridge. Do we need to save that water? No, because I'm not likely to use any ships there anyway. Oof. That's 200,000 for a train bridge. It's not going to be pleasant, but it will be required. There, fortunately... don't you hate it when you're working and then somebody suddenly rings the doorbell and says, "Hey, can I interest you in a new energy contract?" No, fuck off. I'm trying to work here. Sorry about that. What I was trying to say is that I can, if the game is willing, build a road. And that road will pretty much tie into this station. There. Like that. Now I should be able to set up my train station. Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't do that. Because now I can tie this in here. Yes. And then connect the tracks here. Oh, that lost a lot of speed. Well, screw it. I'm not rebuilding that bridge. And I also need a double connection here. If the game permits. Come on, you will. Alright. Continue on. To here. Whoa. And then tie into the station. Like that. Done. Alright. Let's see. Can I now continue with that route? Because now I want to go from Zandvoort to Haarlem. To Amsterdam. Back to Haarlem. To Zandvoort again. To Leiden again. To Den Haag again. And back. It does want to do that, but not quite. Because now you should be on Terminal 1. You should be on Terminal... Whoa. Terminal 2. Over here, you're both trying to use the same terminal. On the way back, you should be using Terminal 1. And now it's fixed. Except for here. Except for here, because Haarlem is still using the same terminal. Alright, I want you to use Terminal 2. Once you come in... Whoa, game, don't. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. It's going to start interfering. If I switch those around... Terminal 2... Terminal 1... I think there will always be some interference here. And I haven't set up my signals correctly. There you go. So it comes in from Zandvoort, goes to here. It goes to this terminal. Then it does it transfer? Where the hell are you going? Oh, then it transfers here to Amsterdam. And then it transfers back to Haarlem. And from here it goes back. That's it. That's what I wanted. Alright. Now, I don't need to do too much. You have got to be shitting me. It's not connected. No. Game. Please. I refuse to rebuild this station. Come on. If I want to tear down this road, it's going to be very expensive. It's going to cause all sorts of collisions as well. And... yeah. Hold on, you're still not connected? Come on. You can do better than that. Alternatively, I just set it up as a regular station. What? There you go. That's what I want. Was that so hard? Was I really asking that much? Well, apparently yes. Because it just refuses to do that here. Anyway, it is connected to this stop. That's the main thing. That's the important bit. So this thing's done. Then, onwards to Haarlem. Where we're probably going to be seeing quite a bit of traffic. How big's the town? 125. Alright. Tram. Yes, over there. Upgrade that. Oh, that's very generous. Very generous indeed. Yeah, I refuse to pay for that. To there. Buildings. 1, 2, and 1 on the outer end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. Color red. HAA tram. This one is the train that goes from Schiedam to AMS. Sort of. Although that's not telling the whole story. But it is mostly what the thing is doing. Alright, let's set up a tram depot here. I hope I can squeeze that in here. Yes. Buy a vehicle. Get me the not so loud one, which is the Stadbahnhalle. And that was a Haarlem tram. Are you doing something stupid? Hello? No, you're not doing anything stupid. Okay. So you should be fine. Then we have Zandvoort. That one still needs to be tied in. Yeah, they're going to be disembarking there. Correct. Connected. Build road from here to there. Done. Zandvoort is pretty much stretched out along the coast, but it's not very big. So by my estimate, if I build one passenger stop here, I'll be able to catch it. Yes. So this is going to be a very easy line. Oh, shit, I'm building the wrong stations again. Bus/tram. From Zandvoort, a transfer to Zandvoort itself. Zon-tram. Next station, Leiden. Spin that around. Actually, might be easier if I just do it like this. Yes. Alright, connect that up. Medium. And Leiden isn't terribly big either. So we're going to go from here to here. Set up a double there and an end station there. All right. New line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Color red. Name LEI tram. Then Den Haag, for which I will build a road. And I think a double-sided platform. Or one which has an entrance and an exit. So it's going to be doing loops. I think that would be the better option here. Give me a street access point. Road. And here. How much do you catch? Not much. So the tram's going to be quite vital here. I think that should do it. 1, 2, done. I imagine that these towns will probably grow quite a bit more. Den Haag. Tram. Whoops, that's with a capital. Tram. Done. Just make sure you upgrade the roads. There, 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 and here. And we will require a building that spits out trams. Oh, I forgot one bit. Right over here. This one. Alright, off you go. Missing electric tracks where? Oh, I just deleted them here, didn't I? Oh, it's an electric tram. Yes. No, I completely set up the wrong line. Come on now. Oh, I'm fighting the autosave. That's why it's not registering. That makes sense. Come on, get that over with. Are you happy now? Yes. Good. Off you go. This one still needs a depot. I thought I went a little too quick here. That was Leiden. Oh crap. I didn't... Yeah, I did the same thing here. I just built the standard tram tracks, not the electric ones. And hence the tram doesn't do anything. That bit, this bit, that bit, and here. Alright, try again. Good. That's one happy tram. Check, check, check. Check, confirm. Yeah, there's no depot here, Stealth. Damn it. That sales rep at the door really threw me off. That would be Zandvoort. What you have? Can't get everywhere. That's it. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me try if I can make the way for you accessible there. Does that work now? Yeah, the notification's gone. So Den Haag is done. And it has a tram running around. Schiedam is done and has a tram running around. Whoa, that blew up. That seriously blew up. I'm gonna have to get another train there. Speaking of trains, time to get the train running on this side. And then I'm actually making a lot of progress this episode and overall with the playthrough because I'm connecting a lot of the Randstad, as we call it. So a lot of this place is actually already getting pretty properly connected. Steam. I think it was the Baldwin. 2.9, that's a bit much. Let's consult the bank manager and buy the train. Schiedam, Amsterdam. Good luck, and off you go. So now, all of these towns are suddenly connected. Schiedam to Den Haag, to Leiden, to Zandvoort, to Haarlem, and to Amsterdam Nieuw-West. So that people who want to go from, let's say, Utrecht to Zandvoort, they can get out over here, take one of the internal trams over here to this station, and from this station head over to Haarlem and then Zandvoort, take a tram, and you're over there. So all done. Now, I think the next episode should be optimization. And I might do that off screen because there are a lot of passengers here. And a lot of passengers here. The line is making me money, but not a whole lot because I'm simply not using all the capacity. I should be attaching more cars there. Veenendaal, 31. That's not a lot. Did you just export a bunch of passengers there? No, you didn't. Oh, that's the Schiedam line. Here you are. Yeah. He might have just come through there. Couple new trains. Ooh, the Puttelov. We can do 80. Nice. Now I just need to find an engine that can also do 80. Now, let's see if there's going to be a demand for these lines. Yes. Over here there is. If only a little bit. 1 to go to Leiden, 2 Amsterdam Nieuw-West, 2 Den Haag. Here, nothing yet. Although the tram might be picking up people who still want to get to the train station and then move on. Over here, Zandvoort. Seems like we have one person who might be trying to get deeper into Zandvoort. And this one's going to pick up additional people. Over here we have nobody yet. The tram is coming in with 11, so all of these trams are bringing in 11 passengers every time. So I think that we should get a lot more demand here. The game is starting to lag a little bit. This thing is moving around jittery. Let's see, do you guys actually get out? That's something I want to see. Do you get out and go to the train station? They get out, alright. Yes, they all seem to be interested in going on the train. Excellent. Demand confirmed. The big question is, where do you want to go? Most seem to have picked Zandvoort. Or that direction. Which I suppose makes sense because there's just generally more destinations that they can pick. As opposed to Amsterdam Nieuw-West, which is just the one stop there. Now let's get a couple more carriages onto this one. Oh crap, that's the Puttelov. Compartment car. Yeah, one additional here. And then the Schiedam line. This one. Utrecht Schiedam. Adjust. Another compartment car. If I can afford it, that is. Which should be soon. And otherwise, I can always get more of a loan. And keep attaching more and more cars to these trains. To make sure that the engines aren't exactly wasted. The locomotives. Here we are. Alright, status report. How are all of my lines doing? The grain alcohol food line is still one of the most profitable, although Amsterdam to Veenendaal Ede-Wageningen is actually doing quite well too. 900k. Then you got the Utrecht Schiedam line, which can still be expanded upon, because I'm currently only using 7 cargo, or 7 coaches where I could be using 9. The ships bring in about 133 to 100. The alcohol grain line, that's the one that's feeding the, let's say this one, to make sure that there's additional alcohol there that can then be transported back. So that's working all right. I'm seeing a lot of good numbers, and yeah, this one's negative, that makes sense. How about Brussels? Because that's where we started out at the start of the episode. That one. There's a bit of demand, but not as much as I'd expected. I was actually hoping that people would take the tram to just avoid this mess on the bridge. But they don't really seem to be using that as much as I had expected. I could probably go with one additional vehicle and maybe increase profits slightly. But above and beyond that, I don't really have too much of an expectation for this town. I'm also not sure if I want it to grow that much, because it's going to be a nightmare to supply. Brussels, if you want to supply this place, well, good luck. You're going to have to go with tunnels, which, seeing as how busy the town is, you're never going to get anywhere with tunnels. You don't have any way to get up. So that's going to be a concern for a different day. So lots of progress has been made. A new train line from Schiedam all the way to Amsterdam Nieuw-West. The train is running around. Currently, coming out of Amsterdam Nieuw-West. Picked up 26 people. Gonna pick up another 11 there, and then another 10 there. Not bad. I think there is... there's a lot more to pick up. Yeah, next episode, optimization time. Just bring in more vehicles on the lines that need it. Because right now, I'm just not using as much as I could be making. Anyway, that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I shall catch you soon for the next one. The optimization episode.